welcome. You're watching WION World is One. My name is Hem Kaur Saroya, and here's a look at all the top stories that we're tracking for you at this hour. Israeli Air Force says it has launched a new wave of airstrikes against missile storage and launch sites in central Iran on the 9th day of the conflict between the two countries.
Give them a period of time. Well, you can see what that period of time is, but I'm giving them a period of time, and I would say 2 weeks would be the maximum.
Donald Trump says Iran has a maximum of 2 weeks to avoid possible US airstrikes, indicating he could take a decision before that. Says he is not inclined to stop Israel attacking Iran because it is winning. Israel estimates its strikes on Iran have delayed Tehran's potential to develop a nuclear weapon by at least 2 or 3 years. Foreign Minister Gideon Saar claims Israel's offensive has produced very significant results. Hundreds of Indian evacuees from Iran land in New Delhi in 2 flights under Operation Sindhu, after Tehran eases airspace amid an ongoing conflict with Israel. Israel continues its attacks on the Gaza Strip amid an internet and phone outage in the territory. Outage impacts aid efforts, emergency services, and cuts off displaced Palestinians from the rest of the territory. US Vice President J.D. Vance says thousands of troops deployed to LA are still needed despite a week of relative calm in the protest-hit city. President Trump sent these troops after demonstrations over immigration raids. US judge orders immediate release of Columbia University graduate Mahmoud Khalil from immigration custody. A major win for rights groups that challenge what they call the Trump administration's unlawful targeting of a pro-Palestinian activist.
And people were caught in the airports to be in solidarity with each other, to show our
A US federal judge has allowed Harvard University to keep accepting international students despite the Trump administration's attempts to stop it. Separately, Trump said that Harvard may strike a mind-bogglingly historic US deal over the next week that will potentially end a standoff between the White House and the richest and oldest US university. The 11th International Yoga Day being celebrated across the world with the theme of Yoga for One Earth, One Health. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi leads the Yoga Day celebrations from Andhra Pradesh's Visakhapatnam. Wall Street ended mixed Friday as West Asia tensions and Fed rate uncertainty weighed on markets. The S&P 500 fell for a third straight day. Chip stocks dropped on export concerns and investors watched for signs of a July rate cut.